Oh, hello, this is Epic here, and welcome to a very special video, in a video that was delayed by a couple days, by a few days, actually, well, no, by a couple days, welcome to that wrestling show episode 2, and today is a special one because I'm going to be talking about my WrestleMania 33 predictions an hour, like half an hour to an hour and a half away from the show starting. That's right, these are some late predictions in the day, for me at least, but no, for everybody because it starts on me. But yeah, these are some late predictions into the day for me. I have a feeling since it's such a long show that's starting in about half an hour, so I really got to get this done. At least the pre-show is. So yeah, I'm going through all the matches, saying who I think's gonna win, who I think should win, how I think it should end the match. Overall, some matches will have more detail, and I'll go more into that than some other ones because, well, some of the matches I don't care for as much. I had these all organized, so I was going to talk about them in the order that I thought the show would be booked, and I still might do that, but I might just, yeah, I think I still will do that, at least sort of, but, or I'll do the 2 pre-show matches first, and then what I might do is I might just talk about the matches in order, but how much I care about them. I think that's what I'll do. So, yeah. Since we know there's 2 matches on the pre-show, which are the Cruiserweight title match and the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I'll talk about those 2 first, then I'll go through and talk about the matches, the rest of the matches, in the order I care about them. Or actually, yeah, no, I'll do that because I can still say where they belong on the show too when I talk about them. So yeah. So first, let's talk about the Cruiserweight Championship match between Neville and Austin Aries, a double. I feel great about this match. This match should be on the main card more than, quite a few matches. This isn't given, you can't expect the Cruiserweights to get better when you don't give them the right exposure. They should be on the main card because, yeah, I mean, the past 6 months or 8 months have been whatever. Whatever. Who do I think is going to win this match? This is a really hard one. I kind of think this should start the pre-show, but at the same time, it should actually main event the pre-show because main eventing the pre-show, I mean, gives it a little bit more, like, respect, but at the same time, cruiserweights are usually the openers to stuff, and like they are really good opening bouts. So I don't know. It's kind of be a nice opener, but at the same time, the crowd's coming in. Like, I kind of think this should be the main event of the pre-show, and the Andre the Giant Memorial should open it. Just so the cruiserweights can say they main evented something, I guess. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's on the pre-show, so I don't care where it's placed. I'm going to be watching the pre-show just because they are 2 good matches on the pre-show this year with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and this match. So yeah, this should be a great match. Who do I think should win it? Who do I think is going to win? That's a hard one. I don't know. I want to say that Austin Aries is going to win, but I feel like they could swerve us and have Neville win this, and he can kind of have a WrestleMania moment, sort of. And because then they can continue to feud. But if Austin Aries wins, they can also continue to feud. I'm just going to say Austin Aries wins this one. He's been hot lately. This title, I feel like, is jumping too much from person to person and needs to stay on somebody. And either staying on Neville or Austin Aries is a great thing, unless they plan to continue this feud for a while, which kind of sucks for the other cruiserweights, because they're not getting as much exposure then. But I think it's easier to continue this feud or keep Austin Aries in the title picture because Austin Aries needs to be, he needs a lot of attention because he's one of the greatest cruiserweights they have. Him and Neville should just feud for a few months probably. So it's much easier to have Austin Aries become champion and Neville have his rematches and stuff, and you can even throw other people in there to carry it out longer. than for Neville to just win and then Austin Aries have to earn his way back because, like, well, they're giving him special treatment. So I'm going to say a double takes this, even though Neville I kind of feel bad for Neville. His heel, since he's returned, he's been great. He's the king of the cruiserweights. He has, his heel persona is really good. Either way, I'm going to be happy with the result of this match. So it doesn't matter that much. But I kind of think A Double should take it because of the momentum he has. But at the same time, I would actually kind of like to see Neville win. But I don't know. It's hard to explain. But anyway, we're going to move on to the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And, well, this one basically just has everybody in it. Big Show, Braun Strowman, Sami Zayn, a ton of people who don't get exposure just to get on the card. Who do I think is going to win? Who do I think should win? This one's kind of hard. There's like multiple. Mojo Rawley's been built up to. Because you could go multiple routes with this. You can have Braun Strowman win, who is the one people have been picking to win, who I kind of think will win and should kind of win because he needs a big win after being fed to Roman. And yeah, but they could also have you could have Braun Strowman, Sami Zayn, and Big Show as like the last three people. You could have Big Show win since this is the last WrestleMania. It'd be kind of a feel good moment for that to set up a feud for like Braun Strowman to attack him after the match, and for them to start a proper feud. Or what you could have happen is Big Show kind of Braun's looking like he might eliminate Big Show, but like Big Show's really fighting and is trying to eliminate Braun too, like they do with double choke slam thing when they're like leaning over the ropes, and then like Sami Zayn comes up and flips them both over. Because Sami also deserves a big win, especially at WrestleMania. Because last year was in the ladder match. Sami also could use the win. So I don't know where this match could go. I feel like the easy way to go and the way people have been going is that Braun Strowman is going to win this match. And I feel like he probably should win the match. And I think he might still. But I also feel like this could be a match where WWE swerves us. Because, I don't know. It just feels like that might be. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to move on now to what match? What match do I care about the least? There we go. The Intercontinental Championship match between challenger Baron Corbin and champion Dean Mother Flippin' Ambrose. I don't really care about this fight, if I'm honest. Dean Ambrose, as of late, I haven't really been enjoying. He hasn't done anything for me. And Baron Corbin, he's actually pretty good. He's not the best, but I actually do like him quite a bit. He's not one of my favorites or anything, but he's pretty decent. What I think should happen, or who I think's going to win, see, this is a hard one, because it could go either way with this one, too. Because Dean Ambrose kind of deserves a WrestleMania moment. I mean, he had a pretty big year last year for becoming WWE champion for the first time. But at the same time, Baron Corbin kind of needs a win. And he should have kind of had a title by now, or he should have a title now. I'm going to say Baron Corbin wins, and I think Baron Corbin should win, just because I'm kind of tired of Dean Ambrose. Maybe, I don't know, you can continue the feud with these guys. I mean, it's not, they just haven't got much time, is the problem, too. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really have much to say about this one. I don't really care as to why I'm talking about it this early. The next fight I'm going to talk about is, I'll give Goldberg and Brock a little bit more of a benefit of the doubt. And we'll talk about John Cena and Nikki Bella versus the Miz and Maryse. To be honest, I do not really care about this match. Now, this match has had a really good build, but I can't really get behind this match because it's kind of dumb. Literally nobody asked for this match, but the build has been good. The Miz's brilliance has actually been carrying this feud very well. Who's going to win? Obviously, John Cena and Nikki Bella are going to win unless they pull a big swerve that way. There's been rumors that John's going to propose to Nikki after the match or something. I don't know. John and Nikki, I feel like, are going to win unless it's, like I said, a huge swerve, which I kind of would like to see. I kind of think as they've been carrying the feud, that Miz and Maryse should win this match. But I do also think that John and Nikki should have the win, because they're both leaving full time after WrestleMania. They're both leaving for a while. So yeah, I don't know. That's all I really have to say about this one. I don't really care. I don't know who gets the pin here. I don't know. I feel like Nikki Bella gets the pin, maybe on Maryse. Maybe play on the fact that Maryse hasn't been in the match for a while. I don't know. Something like that. Maybe show a bit of a crack between your relationship, or like, because Maryse is kind of like the strong one in the relationship. Have John pin Miz again, but I don't really want to see that. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about the Universal Championship match next, because I don't really care that much at this point about this match, which is Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. Yep, that's right. Sorry, I'm gonna. Sorry about that. I just paused the recording there because I want to turn my notifications off. I hope that worked correctly, and this is just one video. I think it is, because it didn't pop up properly. But yeah, I'm going to talk about Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg for the WWE Universal Championship. I'm going to be honest, like I already said, I don't really care about this match anymore. Brock's obviously going to win and become the Universal Champion and never defend the goddamn belt. Not that Goldberg has defended it, but I mean, he's only here for a limited time. This is supposed to be Goldberg's last match. Brock needs his win. I don't care that Brock needs his win. I think Goldberg should win, but I know he's not going to. I didn't think he was going to win at Survivor Series. But yeah, Brock is going to take the win. And I'm not going to probably really watch the match if it goes any longer than like the Survivor Series bout, because I find Brock Lesnar matches boring, because they fucking are. Brock Lesnar matches are boring. He only does suplexes. Back in 02 to 04, Brock Lesnar was great. But since he's returned to WWE in 2012, he's been shit in my opinion for the most part. Some of his matches have been good, but it depends on who he's with, and it depends on, like, as of lately, the past like year or two, his matches have not been good. Like, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm gonna move on now to what am I gonna move on to? What match next? We are gonna talk about the triple threat ladder match for the WWE Tag Team Championships between Sheamus and Cesaro, Enzo and Big Cass, and the Club, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson. Gallows and Anderson. What I think's gonna happen? If rumors and speculation and just like shit we want to see happens, the Hardy Boys may show up at the end of this bout, and I would love to see that. That'd be great. By the way, I think this match should open the show because it's a ladder match. Ladder matches open in the show at WrestleMania are great. Do that. Who do I think should win? I think the Club should win. Who do I think is gonna win? If the Hardy Boys come in after, because the Hardy Boys will probably be faces if and when they return. So if that happens, I think the Club's gonna win. Or if they are gonna do a face confrontation, or the Hardys are heel. But like the way it's been built, it kind of seems like Enzo and Big Cass are gonna get their WrestleMania moment and win the tag titles. So it's definitely not Sheamus and Cesaro probably, unless like they kind of summon the power of Mick Foley. I don't know, because it is a nice storyline if they win. But I think it's between Enzo and Cass and the Club to win the match. I think the Club should win, but who the hell am I? So now I'm gonna move on to what match next. What matches haven't I talked about? We're going to move on to the Raw Women's Championship match. Yeah, I care about the Smackdown Women's Championship match than the Raw match. To be honest, I don't know. I'll talk after. Between Champion Bayley, Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, and the wild card Nia Jax. Who do I think should win? I mean, it's been built up forever that Bayley should be the one to win. who do I think should win? Part of me, weirdly, I wasn't the biggest fan of Charlotte Flair for a long time, but part of me, I've been loving. I loved Charlotte last year. She had an amazing year, especially like the second half. I kind of want Charlotte Flair to just win, cause ever since Bayley has won the title, I've kind of like missed Charlotte holding it. I don't know. Charlotte is actually probably the best one in this match at this point. Like, I actually like Charlotte a lot now. It has the story behind this where her dad retired. I don't know. It's kind of nice. I don't know. Who do I think's gonna win? Bayley picked up the win on Monday. I kind of think Sasha is going to turn heel, like the speculation indicates, on Bayley, or is going to turn heel and win the match. Something will happen. Maybe they set up a feud between Nia and Charlotte. And Charlotte, actually, I feel like Charlotte could become face tonight, and she might. And maybe Nia Jax will pick up Charlotte and like ram her through the barricade or something. Then like Sasha will use a cheap tactic to win and turn heel. I think that might happen. I think that should happen. Part of me wants Charlotte to win, but I think it's a better storyline, and I think Sasha should win. I can't say that. Sasha should win the match is what I think. Which is what it seems like is going to happen. And that's nice since Sasha should have won last year at WrestleMania and she didn't win, so that works. And we could have multiple people turn in this match. But yeah. Bayley probably almost should win just because she just won the title. But at the same time, why stop the hot potato now? And it works because the way Charlotte's been cutting promos about how Sasha's just using Bayley and stuff, and how she couldn't get a title match because from Roadblock into the line with Charlotte anymore. So that's why she got Bayley to be champion. That really worked out. Sasha versus Bayley, bring out the best of each other. They should do that. It only makes sense. I guess. So yeah, we get to see Sasha's true colors. She plays a great heel. So yeah. And the next match I'm gonna talk about is the Triple H versus Seth Rollins non-sanctioned match. Seth Rollins is going to win unless it's like a swerve. Seth Rollins should win. Samoa Joe's going to come out in this match probably because he hasn't been announced on anything on the card to help Triple H. Seth Rollins, the great baby face that he can become now, that he is becoming, should win the match. He probably will. But they could go in a route where like Samoa Joe cost Seth the match or something. Or it's just he just should have listened to doctors and stuff and shouldn't have come back so soon. I don't know. But they could also do something if Kurt Angle's going to come to Raw BGM or something. They could have somebody like Kurt Angle just come out and help Seth Rollins. If Joe comes out, they could set up a future Joe v Angle match or Triple H v Angle match. I don't know. That's just me like having wide hopes, especially from the Hall of Fame. I meant to also make a video, a review about the Hall of Fame, but I never got a chance. So, yeah. That sucks. But it's fine. Whatever. I'm just going to move on now to the Smackdown Women's Championship match between everybody on the roster, everybody available, so it's not even between Alexa Bliss is champion and Naomi is back. Naomi's going to win the match. She should win. And while I like Alexa Bliss a lot, she's actually one of my favorite female competitors on the roster, if not my favorite. So part of me wants Alexa Bliss to win, have a WrestleMania moment, and become show how strong a champion she is. But I think Naomi should win. That's the story they've been building to do that. The reports have been that we could have numerous returns, but from former female stars, and I would love to see that. I hope some people return here. We might get like Lita. She was at the Hall of Fame. I don't know. It's been reported that Lita, Kelly, Maria, Victoria, and even Eve are possible people to return in the match. So I don't know. Kelly, I thought signed a contract already, so that could happen. I'm not sure. Whatever. I have high hopes for this match. This could be a really good match if done properly. And yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about it now, and we're gonna talk about another match, which is one of my favorites, just because of the one, the only, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Actually, I should have probably talked about Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens before this match. And you know what? That's what we're going to do. Just because AJ Styles is my favorite full-time competitor, I'm going to save his match till second last, I think. So we're going to talk about next is it should have been for the Universal title, but the United States Championship match between the challenger Kevin Owens and the champion for the first time, U.S. champion Chris Jericho. He hasn't defended the title in like 2 months. That's against the rules of wrestling. He should have had to vacate the title by now. Yeah, the culmination of the past 8-9 months, whatever it's been. Wow, this feud has been fantastic. That segment on Raw, the Festival of Friendship, is one of my favorites, probably to date. It was so good. That was amazing. I don't know what to say about this match. Who's going to win? Probably Kevin Owens, unless they go like a little further with the program. Because I guess Jericho might be staying for the rest of the month of April. He's either done like after tonight, or he's done after April, because he's in May. It's been reported, like I thought there was rumors that he's actually staying for April, so they could carry the feud a bit further, unless he's going to feud with somebody else. And Jericho kind of teased himself in an interview that he posted today, that maybe this is only the beginning. So Jericho could win. It'd be kind of a swerve if he won. He could win. Jericho deserves a WrestleMania moment. He hasn't really gotten many WrestleMania moments. It'd kind of be nice, be a good, nice heartfelt. But Kevin Owens also really deserves a win. I don't really care who wins this one. I'm happy either way. Kevin Owens also really does deserve a win, especially after losing the championship. Who do I think's gonna win? I think either of them should win, but who do I think's gonna win? I'm still gonna go with Kevin Owens. I think. I really want to go with Chris Jericho. I actually have a good feeling that Chris Jericho could win the match tonight. You know what? I'm not gonna say who wins this match because I don't want to be wrong. I can't really think of a right answer here, so I'm just gonna move on now to the second last match I have to talk about here, which is AJ Styles. AJ Styles versus Smackdown Commissioner Shane McMahon. AJ Styles really does deserve more, but it's not that Shane McMahon's a bad opponent or like. I mean, fighting a McMahon is a big deal. It's just that AJ Styles was the superstar of the year last year, had the best matches of the year last year, in my opinion. And he was WWE champion just 3 months ago, 2.5 months ago, whatever. He was just WWE champion. A little over 2 months ago, and now he's doing this at WrestleMania when he deserves the main event of WrestleMania. But no, whatever. Who's gonna win? Who should win? AJ Styles should win this match, and if AJ Styles doesn't win, that's fucked up. I think AJ Styles is gonna win, and unless they could almost build this as, like, if AJ... They almost should have built this as... Since Vince McMahon seemingly wants to put AJ on Raw, they should have almost done this as if AJ loses. If they're going to have Shane, if they wanted Shane to beat him, they should have had it if AJ loses. He can no longer compete on SmackDown Live anymore, even though he's kind of the face that ran the place. I kind of don't think he should switch brands, but part of me also does. I kind of don't want him to, though, especially if they're going to have a champion in Brock Lesnar who isn't going to defend the title barely at all. Then AJ should stay on SmackDown where he can win belts. I mean, he could win the U.S. Championship or whatever. But yeah, AJ Styles should win. AJ Styles is going to win. If he doesn't, that is extremely fucked up. Yeah. Now moving on to last match, and in my opinion should be the main event of the night. Screw Brock Lesnar for Goldberg. I'm not really interested in the match. In fact, I almost could, like, if that's the main event, I might just go to bed, because this is a huge show, and it's going to run for a while, so, hell, if I'm, like, tired, and the matches that I've wanted to see are done, so I'm just, whatever. Sorry, I need a drink. Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. Who should win? I can't not say Undertaker should. I can't not say that Undertaker should win. Undertaker should win. He's my favorite of all time. I can't go against him. But who who I think is going to win. I think Roman Reigns is going to win. We could see a heel turn. I don't really think we are, though. I think we'll get the heel. I'm going to say we don't get the heel turn. That way, if it does happen, it'll be a really nice surprise. Also, I don't think it's going to happen. It hasn't happened yet. Why should it happen now, besides that he's facing the greatest of all time, in my opinion? This could be Undertaker's last match, which if it is, he probably kind of just by standards, he kind of should lose the match to put Roman over big in his last match. But at the same time, all he's done for the company and all he's done for the industry, Undertaker deserves the win going out. And considering he lost the streak and his legacy of the streak, although he's still got a great record and a phenomenal record that no one will ever beat at WrestleMania. At least nobody should. I mean, he just kind of he has one blemish. He'll have two. Roman wins. I don't know. I can't say. I think Roman is gonna win the match. That way, also be surprised. If Undertaker wins the match, I think Reigns' heel turn should be there, or there'll be a big moment of respect where especially even if Undertaker this is his last match, there'll be a big moment of respect where maybe Undertaker does hand over his yard to Reigns and then leaves. Either way, if he wins or loses, and if Reigns doesn't turn heel, then that'll probably happen. But yeah, I don't know. This should be the main event. I think I'm gonna end this video. This should definitely be the main event. This is the match I am most looking forward to. And it's a Roman Reigns match. I like Roman Reigns more than Dean Ambrose right now. Roman Reigns is a really good wrestler. It's just his character that's annoying. He kind of acts like a heel, and he acted like a heel Monday. So, I mean, he kind of is the heel here, really. I mean, he can't not be. He's against Undertaker, one of the most beloved people in the history of WWE. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to end this video now. I don't know how long this has gone. So yeah, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment, or share if you'd like to. And anyway, guys, I'll see you all later. And peace out, my favorites. Bye.